This adventure sees me taking in a loop in Easter Ross. The intention was to complete a larger loop, taking in Loch and the picturesque pink house, but failing light, and most definitely failing legs, saw me cut the adventure short. Here's the loop that I actually did complete, shown in red, with the intended finish in blue. There's a link to my Strava route in the video description. So this is the first film of a two-part series, where, in the next video, I hope to climb over the wind farm to Loch.
So that's been a very nice cycle path heading east out of Edmonton towards Loch. What a pleasant start to the day.
There's soon some climbing to be done, but don't forget to look over your shoulder and check out the spectacular views over the Cromarty Firth.
That's a walk that's on my bucket list. Well, I'm not sure bucket list, it's more of a kind of general to-do list. So perhaps over the festive holidays, depending on the weather, maybe make the journey up and go up to the Irish Monument.
Easily distracted, I set off to explore this wee waterfall, fed by a small, half-frozen Loch. Having been on tarmac since setting off, it was good to get my bike off-road. However, there were a few gates on this section that interrupted the flow.
Gravel! A bit wet. And that's Ardross Castle. Very nice.
Where they filmed the Traitors.
Slippy. I don't want to get this on the back. Oh, nice, underneath there. That was quite a climb out from the river down by Ardross Castle. We've come into a frozen zone. Blooming freezing up here. Took my gloves off earlier. They're new gloves for the winter, but they're quite tight and snug. So for taking them on and off for operating the camera, it's a bit of a faff, so decided to ditch them for the time being, but I might need them yet.
This section was a bit climby and seemed to go on forever, eventually reaching the fisherman's bothy at Loch Bad na Bathic. Here I stood for some time listening to the melting ice crack. It was now time to get the drone out. Flying the drone distracted me from this gloopy gravel climb. The trail seemed to grab onto my tyres, draining my already weary legs. Cresting the hill did not make for a swift descent, however. The grippy trail continued to hold onto my tyres and creating ruts in the softer parts, trying to get me to part company with my bike. This was my first view of Loch Morie before dropping down into Morie estate, which had a surprising number of buildings for a place so remote.
Hiya.
It was here I was starting to feel the onset of a bonk. My packet of jelly babies just weren't cutting it. So, time for a rest and a wee play with the drone again. My energy reserves were rapidly depleting here, and I was blissfully unaware of how the trail was about to deteriorate. And this was it, for the next soul-destroying mile or so down the western side of Loch Morie.
Oh dear, so we get down here then. Underneath. Oh, gee whiz. Stuck. It's very solid bike in there. There it goes. Hands and knees for me. There we go. Follow the stream. Not sure this trail's getting any better. Right, I'm gonna walk this. Oh, wet feet coming up, I think. I'm gonna try riding it. Probably the best way to, in fact, maybe not clipped in. Best way to avoid getting wet feet. Maybe not.
The trail did start to improve, eventually breaking out onto firm gravel, but by this time I'd had enough. My body had failed me and the light was rapidly fading, so it was time to pull the pin and head back to Eventon. I'd saved the climb up over the wind farm to Loch for another day.